All right, we're back again. We're still talking about chord chemistry here by Ted Greene. We're on page 20 today. I never thought we'd get this far, but here we are, and we're covering major 6/9 chords, which is the root 3/5. It's basically the root triad, right? Root 3/5 with 6 and 9s added for flavor, for good measure. If you want the book, if you want to follow along, if you'd like to join all of us, if you don't have the book yet, you could grab it by the link in the card here or link in the description. Today we're talking about, we're in section 8 still, chord reference charts. This is part 9D. And we're just going to jump right in. Major 6/9 chords, and we're starting in position number 5, but we're using those two notes, the root and the 9, right? Or the 2 is the synonymous, the 2 is the same as the 9. The 5, the root note, the 3, and then we're going to talk about laying that 4th finger over on the top 2 strings to grab the 5, root, 3, 6, and 9. And then we need to remember that to try to tonicize the root notes. The root note is the reason for the... If we can't hear the root notes, we might want to be sure to take the time to do that. 𝗵6/9 is also on fret 6, so it's the 3. We have the root note here, which is on fret 7 on the A string. Root note, 3, 6, 9, and 5. Great stuff. 𝗖𝗵6/9 is going to be again on fret 4. We're going to use the same 6, 9, 5, and root note. Yeah. Might be a good idea to be in tune, maybe. What do you guys think? Yeah. 𝗖𝗵6/9, and then 𝗵6/9 is going to be on position number 9 with a, let's see, F sharp in the bass. So we have the, oh wow, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. What is that, right? So we got 9, 10, 11, right? So we get the 9, 12, 13, 14, and we got 14 underneath that. So we have the root note, the 9, the 3, and the 6 on the top. And then, so that's a really great sounding voicing. I hope you're enjoying this one. This is just a wonderful sound. Position number 7, now that puts us squarely up onto position number 12. So we have, what is it? Not number 12. So it's 8, 9, 10, 11. So we have the 3, the 6, the 9, or the root note, and then the 9, and then the 5 on the top. So we have 3, from bottom to top, 𝗵6/9 on position 7 is 3, 6, root, 9, 5. And that's got the E note in the bass. Yeah. 𝗖𝗵6/9 is going to be on position number 7. So let's take a look at, you know how we have 6/9 right here, right away on the top. And then we have the, what is that, the 5, and then we have the 3. So we have the 3, 5, 6, 9. Really great fingering for that. Yeah, there's some other stuff we can do with that that's going to become handy. 𝗵6/9 on position number 4. We're going to use 3, 6, and then we're reaching up to the root note and then back to the 3. Oh. So we're using 3, 6, 9, 3. No, wait. Yeah, we've got double 3s here. That's not really like him, you know? Really cool chord sound. Oh yeah, great stuff. 4, we're looking at root note, root 3, 6, 9, and then 6, 9 on the top. So we can turn that into a whole 6-string cluster. And I can't believe just how gorgeous that is. Position number 9, we're using 12. Let's check this out. This is root note, 9, 5, root, 3, 6. Yeah, good stuff. And then position number 7, that would be the 5, right? This is the 2, the 5, the root, the 3, and the 6 on the top. And this is also E root note. Kind of fun to explore how to just kind of manipulate the tone of your strings. So there's the 𝗂6/9. The next one we're using the thumb. He's asking us to use the thumb. So position 7 would be, that would have us playing with a thumb. That would have us playing the 6 in the bass. And then, wow, this, wait a minute. Is this going to be as tough as it looks? All right, this is an 𝗂6/9. Position 7, we've got the thumb up here on fret number 9, 10, 11, 12 with a 4th finger. The 2nd finger is doing the if you want to use your 3rd finger to grab that, go ahead. This is just a monster of a chord. I've got to use my boy, I've been using finger stretching exercises too. This is just a bear. So what happens if I just use the 2nd finger? I can do it. Yeah, and if I can do it, you can do it. Follow me. I've been doing every morning. I've been doing these really cool, like, just warm-up exercises. I'm doing these every day for a year. So if you want to follow along in the mornings, I'm doing these half-hour sessions on right here on YouTube at Jason Carey Guitar, and then again on another channel of mine. But you can find me here for warm-ups if you wanted to take a look at some really good finger stretching exercises. I've been working those a lot lately. So let's take a look at another one. Position number 4, and we're using a circle tone, right? Which would be the thumb, right? So if you want to use that, you can. We have the 5, the root, the 9. Oh, I was going to go in a different direction. 5, root, 9, 6, and then, well, what is he doing here? Yeah, I'm thinking I'm going to use my 2nd finger to get that. Root note here. 5, root, 9, 6, 3 on the top. Wow, what a crazy voicing. What a beautiful voicing. You know, I was just thinking to myself when we started today, like, how many different 6/9s do we have? You know, I mean, how cool is this going to be? I mean, it's when you have voicings like this, it kind of makes it all worthwhile. Position number 6, we're using the 5, the root, the 3, the 6, and the 9, and then the 6 on the top. A little more straightforward. 𝗂6/9 again, position number 4, we're using the 4, 5, 6, 7, the 5 in the bass, the 9, it sounds like we're using the 9, the perfect 5th, and then we're using, 1st finger's going to be 𝗀𝗵𝗀𝗋 all the way across fret position 4, right? So we have the 5, the 9, the, what is this for E? So that's going to be the 6. I knew that, I didn't really mean to say root note and 3 on the top. Yeah, great sound, E. Yeah, great sounds. 7, let's take a look at 7. We're on 12, so we've got, so 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so 11. So we're using the 3, the 6, the 3, 6 root note, and then we're reaching back to 7 for the 9. 3, 6, root, 9. And it's an A. Yeah, very cool. Here's the 𝗂6/9 again. We've got a position 11, so this is another kind of give me, you know, it's not that it's not worth playing. This is just one of those root 3, 6, 9, and you can put the 5 on the top if you want. These are all so great to play because they're so strong. These 6/9s have the 4ths on the top most of the time, or 4s stacked in the voicing. So they're so powerful you can literally drag them chromatically everywhere on your guitar and explore what that does for your playing, right? Chromatically playing those. So we have position 2, we have a nice 6/9 shape. We have the and 𝗂6/9. So we have the root 5, 9, 3, 6. 𝗂6/9 is going to be position 6. The next one is 3 root 9, 5. So what is this? So am I in the right position here? So we've got 3, 5, 9, 6 on the top, right? Oh, E major chord, E major 6/9. Just listen to those voicings. Great stuff. 𝗂6/9. We're looking for position 4, actually. 6, 3, 5, 9 on the top. And if you want, you can go ahead and grab that thumb here on the A chord, on the A note. Throw that thumb, why not? Throw that thumb in the root note. Great voicing. E is going to be position number 11. 3. This is an E bass, right? 3, 6, 9. We can use 5 and 9 on the top. So you could have just the 4s, and then on the bottom, the perfect 4s. And then the perfect 5s on the top. That's really given me some compositional ideas that really belong right now. We have a couple of songs that are getting ready to release, getting ready to drop. One is called Still Neighbors, and I'm writing it, finishing it with the old editor from the Modern Drummer magazine that maybe you guys used to watch the Modern Drummer if you were, or you knew How to Drum a Friend. That was basically the each episode or each issue was like receiving the Holy Grail almost. So you got this position number 9. And let's see, so we've got, so this is an A root note, position number 9. We're starting with a 3, the 6, 9, 5, and the root note. You can find 𝗪𝗏 right here on YouTube. Actually, he's been re-releasing like all of this stuff, all of these interviews that he used to do, like with 𝗪𝗏𝗹𝗃, like he'd go to hang out with 𝗪𝗏𝗃 in Toronto and just talk with him for a day. He's recorded all of those things. Instead of printing them, he's actually releasing all of the audio formats from all of the interviews that he's ever done with these amazing drummers. Rolling Stones or Watts. He's interviewed everybody, so you can go check it out. I would encourage you, if you have a drummer friend, certainly check it out. 𝗂6/9. We have the 4. Now 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so now I'm looking at 4 is giving me a reference to where we're supposed to be here, right? 𝗂6/9. I know I'm going to need to reach back with my first finger, I think. So I'm going to start just off the cuff with that root note under my 3rd finger, the E note on fret 7 on the A, and then we're going to the 6 and then the 9 again, and then the 3 on the top. Really crazy that how it puts that whole step on the top, and usually between the root note and then the 2nd degree of the scale, that's the whole step, right, that you put on the top. But we have this other cool whole step that happens between the what is that? Let me see, I just said it, the 2 and the 3, right? Just a brilliant chord. You could write a song, I guess, with each one of these individually. 𝗂6/9, or in position number 7. 3, 3rd finger, so that's the 3rd of the chord, A, root note. And then I'm also going to use that 1st finger to quadruple stop. Yeah, listen to that. Quadruply stop that 7th position, or half capo, right? So we have the 3, root note, 5, 6, 9 on the top. A note, so we'll be sure to include that A note so as a root reference. Position number 2, we're going to use the 𝗂6/9 again, surprise, surprise. So we have the root, the 6, and the 9, and the 3, right? Yeah. Root, 6, 9, 3. Yeah, that's one of my favorite, absolute all-time favorite chord shapes right there. Just a great, brilliant resonance. Like I don't know if you're listening to Steve Kahn at all, like Let's Call This is a great record that you might enjoy. So dial that up. Let me know what you think about that. If you have any other things that you'd like for me to check out and share on this with us on the channel here, don't hesitate to leave those in the comments. We've been getting all of these great comments from all of these wonderful guitarists and people from all over the planet right here in this series. And so it's hitting something, and I definitely think it's a good outlet for us to share what we're listening to as well. Position 4, I've already played the E6-9. We have the 6, we have the 9, we have the 5, we have the root, and the 3. Yeah, that's the good stuff. That's another great one to parallel playing around the guitar. Who am I kidding? These are all great to parallel playing around the guitar. E6-9 is going to be position number 2, but we're starting with, I'm just going to use finger 2 and try to get that done. See if I can practice some economy here. So I've got the 6, the 9, the 5, the root, and then the 9 again. So yep, that's one. Now we're doing the same shape. Wow, this is kind of an interesting commentary. So we're doing the same shape on position 11. So same chord quality, right? So it's the 3, 6, 9, 5, 6. Right here it was 5, 6, 9, 5, root, 9. 11 is 3, 6, 9, 5, 6. So they're both E6-9s, both the same shape, but 2 separate places on the guitar. So that's a really important thing to remember, I think. Maybe we'll come back to that, cycle around to that again later. So position number 9, we've got a nice 10, what is it? So I'm on position number 9, so we're using 12. And then 12, I'm gonna bar the 2. He's asking, Mr. Greene's asked us to bar the second finger here on the 6 and 9. So open up the 3, and then you could open up you could bar that first finger there if you want. So we have the root note, the 5, the 6, 9, the 3, and then the 6 again on the top. So if you wanted to use that as a completely closed fret, you can. A chord you can. Great sounds. E6-9 on position number 6. Now let's get right over it. Let's get right to it. We're using the second finger again in the bottom 2. The 4 is on the bottom. Here comes the bride, right? So we have the 2, or in other words, if we were to refer to chord tones, it'd be 5, 1, 3, 9, 6. Yeah. Let's do a step higher. Example, E6-9 with no third. E6-9 with no third. All right. Is also the same as F♯7 sus. All right. I'm pressing a little too hard, brought it out of tune. So if that's a 1, 6, 9, 6. If we use the F# in the bass, that would become a flat 7, the 4, the root, and then the 5. Oh, there's a lot of stuff going on here. Also, any 6-9 sus chord equals another 6-9, a fourth higher, which is what we discovered earlier on. And let's see if there's another one. Any more words here? A6-9 sus equals D. All right, so A6-9 with a sus. So let's take a look at equals D6-9. Yeah, I mean, it's just worthy of knowing, right? Also, any 6/9 chord without a root equals a 7 sus. So let's, for example, say, so let's just say we're talking about an E6/9. As long as it could be a 6/9, so it can include a 3 without a root equals a 7 sus. So we have the root for flat 7 in example. E6/9 with no root equals D flat 7 sus. Oh yeah, so here's the thing, the 5, the root, the 4, and the flat 7. There's a lot of repertoire that's designed around this kind of playing, this kind of chord styling, this kind of stacking of 4s and 6s and 9s, and intermingled with triadic approaches, like major triadic approaches. So I hope you enjoyed that. If you don't have the book, if you want to get the book, you can grab the book in the card above or a link in the description. And if you do have questions or comments, please drop them in the lines below. We've been enjoying this series so much, and we hope to see you next time. And we're just going to continue moving through the book. We'll see you again soon, and until that time, happy picking.